Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Tim and Liz here, and today
we are going to tell you our experiences of dating in the village. So guys, if you're new here, kindly like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button. And without any further ado, let's go
straight to our
story.
video. Yes, dating in the village, guys. So this is a very interesting story of us dating in the village. Yeah, but before we start, we have a disclaimer here. Yeah, for those who don't know us, we come from the same village, and to make it worse, we are even neighbors. So I don't know how it will sound to some other people, but it's kind of crazy to us. So today we are going to share with you how it went, how we felt, and how things should change as time goes by, on perceptions and things that we should do while dating in the village. So guys, so start, my dear.
Am I going to start?
Yes, tell us.
I think you're the one to start.
Dating in the village. For me,
hard.
It is one of the hardest thing. I think it is so crazy. Dating in the village, me, I don't recommend for anyone because it's really it's not fun because it's very hard. It's like cat and mouse thing.
Yes, if you're that kind of person who lose off easily, you can lose off.
Because now, you don't even know where to take this person. You don't know who will see you. Everything is just out of this world. So you just have to plan yourself. But it's very, very crazy. Like for my case, it was hell. Like for me, if I may state, even meeting her is a problem. You cannot just meet and talk because you are known by everyone in the village, so you have to plan so well where you're going to meet, at what time, and everything has to be planned. So me, for my case, like for me, I used to just time and wait whenever she's going out, maybe to church or to the shop. That is the opportunity that I have. Maybe follow her in the back slowly, and hoping and praying that she stops by so that I can just at least say hi to her. But it is not easy. So like my our first date, when we wanted to meet, it was crazy. Tell us, babe.
Babe, sure, you are the one talking. Let me tell you guys.
Tell us something.
Okay, like dating in the village is very hard, as you said. Like, someone is your boyfriend or his girlfriend, but you cannot stand and even say. You could just say hi, hello, like you don't know each other, or you are just saying hi to any other stranger
because you are afraid somebody might take the message or wrong impression to your parents and say, oh, you know what, that boy of somebody is trying to mislead your daughter. So be very careful. And our parents are also friends. They know each other so well. So it's very hard. It's very tricky. So I cannot.
I can remember, babe. You remember that other day we were with my mom and we met Tim. He was on. I think you are from church or what? Yeah. And as we were walking with my mom, imagine I just passed my boyfriend like I don't know him because I could not stand and say hi to him. My mom was there. I could suspect something. So most of the time we used to pass each other because we fear the reaction of people. Blah blah. Those mama moshene. Every village has, right? Mama moshene wangefikisha moshene home, and it could be terrible. Especially for me, it was very hard.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So, guys, I'm telling you this out of experience, and for me, most of the time, what I used to do is it's just like online dating. That is like distance. We call it distance
relationship.
Yeah, because that is what we were basically doing. We are just on, Facebook and chatting on Facebook and WhatsApp, because now meeting physically was a nightmare, because it was something else. So it wasn't easy for us dating the village. So guys,
Yeah, I remember even when I used to be in my long holidays, most of the time, yes, I was at home, but we could not meet even, yani, we could stay like even for 2 months, 3 months. I've not met this guy. And you know what, guys? It's because I could not get out of the compound without a perfect reason. Uh-huh. And except one day when my parents were not around, they'd gone for a burial. A relative, we lost a relative, and they had gone for a burial, and so I organized with him. He was asking me to go out for a date with him, but I had not gotten a good reason enough to get out of the compound. So that was like kind of opportunity for me and for him. So you know what, guys? So he asked me to go to town and meet him. We were to meet at town, yeah, right?
yeah. Imagine.
Yeah. So we are neighbors.
But we are not meeting at home, so
We're not meeting at
it's
home.
funny, by the way. Yeah? We cannot be able to see each other at home, but we are planning now to go to
Town. A nearby town.
so that we can have a moment with
Together, yeah.
It's crazy.
So I told him I don't have any transport or any money to use, blah blah blah. So I was looking for an excuse not to meet him, because I know I have got many relatives who have got businesses in town. I have even my family friends, and I was wondering if they could see me, it could be another trouble. So, you know what? This guy is an outgoing, so he sent me the transport and even extra shillings, so that I could not have any other reason to tell him, no, you know what, I had no transport, blah blah. So when he sent, I just decided, let me go. Wacha kiumane
Ungekula fare.
But ningekula fare, ningekuwa na bwana sahi.
But at least ukukula manzi ingekuwa tricky.
So don't eat fare, utakosa bwana.
So I had to be very creative at that point. So I had to plan and ensure that we now have a date outside our village, and that was in town. So I had to send her some small coins so that we can go and meet in town. But on top of that, we are not going together, though we come from the same village. We are supposed to even board the same matatu, but we are not. So I had to take another different matatu, and she had to take another matatu. So we were just going to meet in town, like strangers meeting for the very first time. So it was kind of crazy and fun. So we are meeting in town and laughing and wondering, surely, what sort of life is this? What sort of life is this? Yani, that opportunity, yani we are wasting a lot of time, bonding time, between our home and town. Now going to meet in town for, I think it was just an hour. Then
Not
after
even an hour. I think it was 45 minutes.
I don't think if it even reached an hour.
Yeah.
Because we were there, we had some lunch, then talked for some few minutes, then
I was like, no, I'm late. My parents will get back home.
So guys, I felt like it was something crazy, because now we are meeting for like 45 minutes. After that, taking her to the stage and boarding her in a different matatu, I taking a different matatu, it was not something cool. I don't recommend it at all. Though some people may think it's fun, but it's not cool at all. Because now, you are like cat and mouse, hide and seek. Now, I don't know who will see you, how people will take it, and I don't recommend. And if you can, but if you cannot, like for me, for my case, you just have to be brave enough. You need to be very confident. You need to be a daring man. Because me, most of the things I used to do was I used to be very daring and risking, if I may say, because meeting her was something else. So I used to take a lot of risks, going to their place, taking her out, and trying to impress her was so hard. Yeah, it was so hard. It took a lot of effort for me to impress this lady. Yeah. For example, we have a very nice place that we can take people for picnic. We got a river there, a very nice river nearby to our village. But imagine I cannot take her. Yeah, to a river hivi, we see the water flowing, and that sound of water flowing, it's so cooling and so romantic. But I cannot take her there, and you can imagine that. So people are coming from far and wide to just enjoy the scenery there, but for me, I cannot take her. So it was kind of something like it was not good. So for us, we had to look for opportunities outside our village. Yeah. So I don't recommend it. Or how do you see it?
It was hard.
It was really hard. It was not only for me, but for other boys who were dating the village. It was the same game. It was the same game all over. People were just hide and seek, chess and whatever, cases here and there. You hear, somebody was caught with somebody, blah, blah, blah. So many cases in the village. So we used to play cool because we know we didn't want to get into trouble. So we had to be very smart in our dealings. So I came to discover it is very hard for me.
Babe, do you remember this one day that I invited you? Do you remember? I invited you to our place. I think it was on a Sunday, and my parents were not around. They'd gone for church meetings. Do you remember?
I remember that day. What? That chaotic day, or which one?
Yeah, you remember? So this day I invited this guy, and I was risking anyway. You know, my dad is unpredictable. He can rush somewhere, after 2 minutes or 5 minutes he's back. So I was just risking my life. So I told this guy my parents are not around, and he was there. Very chap. I'm coming. Let me come.
That is an opportunity you don't want to miss, my friend. So yeah, I took the opportunity and rushed there very fast because it's just 5 minutes to their place. So I arrived. She welcomed me so well, and we were happy, having a good time, relaxing, talking, and then
all of a sudden,
then boom, there was a hoot at the
gate. What? Hey, I'm telling you, I was like, what will I do? What a mess. What have I done? So, you know what I did? I just ran out of the sitting room. I left him alone. I just told him, this what, babe, let me just go.
Imagine.
So I ran. You know, my dad is very harsh, a tough guy. So I just rushed in the kitchen and started making myself busy with the house chores, blah blah. So I left him there. I don't know how he sorted himself out.
Well, I had to now be very creative and think on how to get myself out of this trap that I'm in. Because now, hey, I'm in a big mess. I'm in a hot soup. Now I had to change the story. That you know what? Okay, the mzee came. He just entered and said, "Hi, habari yako kijana?" Nikasema mzuri. So, yes, unatakaje blah blah, au nikamwambia nilikuwa blah blah. I had been sent by my mom. I was coming to look for a tractor to go and plow our farm. He said, that is nice. So you have waited for me for too long? I said, yeah, for like 30-35 minutes, but I was told you might come anytime. So I was just waiting for you. Oh, that is good. Then he told me, I'll send someone to come tomorrow and do the work. So I was like, wow, I took a deep breath of sigh of relief, because now my tricks have worked, and I've had an opportunity of meeting her. So it was kind of crazy, but I thank God it went well.
Yeah.
So I texted her back after going back, and I said, wow, you know what? It worked, and thank God it worked. So I really thank God, because that day. Hi baby, how are you?
Hi. Come.
How are you?
What are you looking up? Come and say hi.
Come and say hi.
Okay, guys. Sorry.
That is our small princess over here. She has just woken up, and she's trying to disturb us, but we shall triumph. So that is how it went. So guys, for me, I find it so hard dating the village, or dating a village girl, or yani life in the village is kind of complicated. Though here in the city, it's also kind of tricky, because people are just in the house, maybe going to school, and but it's easier here than in the village.
You can meet. No one is there bothering about you.
Yeah. So
And like in the village, when you just stand with a boy, hey, it's like what?
yeah, it is something else. It's crazy. So, guys, that is how we view our dating life in the village, and yeah, it is exciting. It has its own fun, because I think it developed us, because we in this life it needs people who takes a lot of risks. People are willing and able.
But it is good. You know what? Fimba mbali, I will know.
I will know. But the beauty is, I understand this lady like the back of my hand. Because ever since she was a toddler, I used to know her. So I knew what I'll be having in future. So that is the beauty about dating someone from the village. You get to date something, or you get to have somebody that you really know. You know the character of this person. You know the family so well. So there are so many other aspects that you get to understand that you cannot understand while doing city dating or urban dating. So it is kind of fun.
So it's fun, and if you get yourself in such a situation, just do it and enjoy, because the end result is awesome.
Yeah, lovely.
So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for watching, and we'll have more of these talks, and
Yeah, we'll have episode 2. Yeah. So
3,
keep
4.
watching.
So keep watching.
And bye.
Bye.
Say bye, T.
Bye.